scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul.
Hey guys, it's nickfamous here, and wow, it has definitely been a while since I have said that. I do apologize to my subscribers and those who follow with my channel. I haven't been active lately, like at all. I've been kind of busy. School has just started again. You know, I don't know. Everything's just been kind of hectic for me, so I haven't been really doing much videos. And honestly, I have no idea what direction my channel is going to be going into, but I guess I don't have to worry about that too much now because it's confirmed we're getting a Kombat Pack 2. And I'm excited for this, and I'm sure everyone else is. We're getting more DLC over top of Jason, Tremor, Tanya, and Predator. That's friggin' awesome, and I'm really excited. But anyways, this video is just going to be a quick little, if you didn't know about it already, I'm going to tell you some details, and I'm going to just give my thoughts on who could be in it and all that good stuff. So, without further ado, let's get started. So the other day, Ed Boon had posted a photo of 4 silhouettes. Here's the picture, and he was saying, tomorrow? And then the next day he had just posted it again and confirmed that we're getting a Kombat Pack 2, which is alright, cool. It's supposed to be coming in 2016, early of course, so I'm saying January maybe. I don't know if we'll have to wait that long for the Kombat Pack to actually be announced, because I believe the first Kombat Pack, or sorry, not announced, revealed like the characters who were in it. Because I'm pretty sure Tanya, Jason, Predator, and Tremor were all shown about a month before MKX came out, so I can assume maybe December of this year we're going to get to see who's in it, but that's just, I don't know, a wild guess. So for the actual characters who could be in it, everyone's trying to figure out who the silhouettes are in the picture. I'm almost 100% sure, guys, that it's just placeholders. They've done it before, they've just put placeholders because really, why would NRS put the actual images of the characters? That's just going to give it away. Not to mention, nobody can really figure out anything. Like, I've seen people like, oh, this character looks like Sindel floating in from the side. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't at all. People are just trying to, like, they're just fooling themselves into thinking it's characters they want, when it's, honestly, they're probably just random characters like they did, because, like they did with, when MKX was first announced and, like, at E3, every roster slot was like a placeholder whenever they didn't have the whole roster revealed. They weren't real who they really were. So it's probably just that. But anyways, I'm going to be talking about who I think will actually be in those places when the Kombat Pack 2 is revealed for the characters. Now, there are tons of characters, like Rain is one that's mentioned often, Fujin, Baraka, all of those. Now with Rain, I do think he's going to show up because he is highly demanded, and I really do want to see him as well. However, people are complaining about how it would be kind of cheap of NRS to put Rain as a DLC character 2 games in a row, and then people are also complaining that Rain should have been main roster, but since he's fightable, he kind of needs to be in the game. So NRS is kind of at a lose-lose situation. So what I'm thinking is, this might not actually happen, but I think this would be a good resolve, is if Rain was given out free alongside the Kombat Pack 2. So what I mean by that is, like, the 4 characters of the Kombat Pack 2 are, you have to pay for them just like the first Kombat Pack, but it comes along with a 5th character who would be Rain, who comes for free. Just kind of like, you know, so they wouldn't be selling him twice in a row, but they would also be having him in the game. But either way, I think Rain will show up in the Kombat Pack 2. Another character people have been speculating as of late is Bo Raicho, and I can see Bo Raicho showing up, and I wouldn't mind it either. He shows up in the story mode of MKX, so I think it's possible, but I mean, you never know. Serena and Sindel are the 2 females most people talk about, and I guess both of them have like decent chances. But another thing is, I'm not going to be surprised, and people can argue with me on this if they want to, but I won't be surprised if NetherRealm Studios just doesn't put in a female in the Kombat Pack 2. Because, 1, Serena and Sindel aren't as high demanded as a lot of the characters, such as Smoke, Noob, Fujin even. A lot of those guys, they're not just highly demanded. And they get backlash. People say, oh, they get backlash for not having a female, it's sexist. It's Mortal Kombat. You think NetherRealm Studios isn't used to backlash? They're cutting people's throats out and doing all this fatality stuff. Of course they're going to get backlash. Who cares if they don't put a female in? And I know that might be offensive because, oh, your favorite character is a female, and I understand that. But, like, you know, a lot of my favorite characters aren't in the game either, and it doesn't matter their gender. The only reason I can see NRS not putting a female in is if they really want some more money, because so far Tanya and Scarlet both sold the worst out of their DLC bundle, and that's not something so, you know, looking good for it. But, I mean, Serena and Sindel both have decent chances too, so I can see them coming up as well. I also think the Cyborgs, both Sector and Cyrax, have pretty decent chances, and personally, I do like Cyrax more, but I would want to see Sector more in this game. Now, the reason for that being is, spoiler alert, so if you haven't beaten the MKX story, stop watching, please. Sector dies in the Mortal Kombat X story mode, and I don't think he's going to get revived within the next game, meaning he won't be on the roster next game. So, are they really going to make Sector miss that many games in a row? He's a fan favorite. I don't think so. I think it would make most sense to have Sector as DLC in this game, so that Cyrax, who's still alive, can be put in the next game, and then Sector can be revived and whatnot. So I think it would make most sense to have Sector as DLC for Mortal Kombat X. Baraka is another character that could very well show up in the Combat Pack 2. He's highly demanded, and he's a, well, fan favorite, obviously. He's also a fightable character in Mortal Kombat X. And Baraka's kind of a character that I always saw had to be in a roster for Mortal Kombat X, or for Mortal Kombat in general. He's just a character who should be there, kind of like Reptile. Both of those characters I personally see should always kind of show up in the roster. And Baraka didn't this time, so, I mean, it's time to redeem yourself, Baraka. Come on the DLC. And this is a pretty controversial topic, guests. Now, a lot of people in the MK community that I'm in, which is the Twitter one, don't like guests, and I do like guests. But do I want to see guests in the Combat Pack 2? No, I don't. I'd much rather see some more Mortal Kombat characters. I don't care if NRS wants more sales. Jason and Predator are both giving them tons of sales, and it's time to let some Mortal Kombat characters show up. Now, would I have a problem with guests? Not really, but I don't want to see them top priority because of Jason and Predator. 2 is probably enough for this game. Let the other two, like Terminator or Xenomorph, which Ed Boon has been hinting at, let them live in Mortal Kombat 11 if you're going to put them in. Which I don't think they should put Xenomorph in, but that's a topic for another time. Now, one of the last characters I'm going to talk about is Fujin, which is a wind god. I mean, everybody wants Fujin, basically, so I think Fujin will show up. And here's a character that I haven't seen many people talk about, which might think I'm crazy, but Striker. Now, I'm not saying Striker's chances for the Combat Pack 2 are good, because I don't think they are. I think he will not show up in this game. But I think it would make sense to have him in this game, not because I like him, because I do, but think about it. The roster, most of the roster anyways, is filled of Special Forces and human characters. Cassie Cage, Jackie, Sonya. Striker would fit in this roster, which has a lot less cyborgs, ninjas with superpowers. It's more filled with Special Forces with weapons and stuff. It would make more sense to have Striker in, considering he fits in a lot more than he does normally. So that might actually boost his popularity quite a bit, because it did in MK9. When Striker was in MK9, a lot more people started to like him. But I don't actually think Striker will show up. I just think that it would be fitting to have him in the game. But I don't know, guys. This has just been my opinions on it and my thoughts on the Combat Pack 2. Let me know down below what you guys think about it, who should be in it, what's going to happen. I didn't really cover on skins and stages, which we are going to get. Skins, I basically just think that the new characters will get skins, because if you noticed in the first Combat Pack, all the skins were for the original classic characters, and that none of the new characters got skins, like Takeda, Kung Jin, Aaron Black. None of those got skins. Not one new character has DLC skins. So I think the Combat Pack 2 was designed so that they do get DLC skins, because if they give the old skin characters some more skins, there's going to be a problem. But stages, I think we'll get the Pit Deadpool stage, just a few, not Deadpool the character, but like Deadpool, the acid place, yeah, that. But I mean, there's not a whole lot to talk about on that. I just wanted to cover the characters. But yeah, like I said, let me know down below. Give me some more topics to talk about on my channel, because I do like giving you guys videos and stuff. I just don't have ideas right now. I mean, I'm doing an Infamous Let's Play. If you guys want to watch that, go for it. I'll think of something for you guys, but I do apologize for the lack of videos. Anyways, as always, this has been nickfamous. See you later.
Let's see how he likes a Kamehameha!